Hello everybody and welcome to another Battleground Games Live. I realize you can't see me yet. There we are.
That's unfortunate.
Hi folks. Good evening.
I know the event says Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
lie.
the event said that. We
Down
had to
at the
change
bottom,
that plan,
is
unfortunately.
We are playing Fallout tonight. You might notice we're short a couple of people.
Yeah, so welcome to the Loft at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts, where every Friday evening some of us get together and play different board games. Battleground Games and Hobbies, for your information, for anybody who's joining us for the first time, is a friendly local game store in the greater Boston area with 3 locations, one down in Norton, one up on Route 1 in Saugus, and one here in Abington, where we have a convenient loft that we can use to stream our various games. Every Friday we get together, play games. If you have watched us before, you know we often get the rules wrong because we're often playing games we haven't played before.
Yep.
My name is Andrew. Hi.
I'm Amanda.
And normally we have more of us here.
Yeah, normally
Today,
we have 2 buddies, or at least one of them, but neither of them could be here tonight.
Yeah.
And I know both of them were pretty bummed about that, but these things happen.
so we had planned to play Big Trouble in Little China tonight.
Which I know John was really excited about already. John was really into it, and we were excited to be able to play it with him. But since he can't be here,
It seemed really unfair to play his game that he really
it's
wants
like
to play.
his copy of the game, and he was very excited about it. So yeah, we're not going to do that. And we wanted to play something that we could still do co-op, because it is co-op month.
Yep.
But something that would allow us to play a 2-player co-op game. And Fallout New California is just such a game. Because Fallout, the board game, the Fantasy Flight Fallout game, that originally came out a little ways back, was built to have a solo mode. I have played it solitaire, and it plays pretty well solo. And my friend Sarah and I, and if you watched my birthday stream back in late December, you might have seen Sarah. My friend Sarah and I figured out, not this past December, but the year before, that it was possible to play the Fallout board game solo, but with 2 players, basically using the solo rules, but with 2 characters on the board. And it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time with it. And Sarah isn't really super familiar with Fallout,
yeah.
but she still had a good time, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's actually a good board game, as well as having a lot of references that players who have played the Fallout video games will get.
Yes. And then the expansion came out, Fallout New California. And much as I thought it would as soon as I heard that it was New California, it does have some Fallout like 1 and 2 references going on, which made a lot of sense. I think it would be really awesome if they also did like a New Vegas expansion for it. It's
I would love
probably only a matter of time before we get a 76 expansion.
Oh, possibly,
for it. I
yeah.
could see that. But the cool thing about New California is that it legitimately has a co-op mode written in. One of the scenarios, which we have set up right now, is a co-op scenario. It is intended to be played cooperatively. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to do that tonight.
That is the plan.
So Andy has set up our map.
Yep.
And the cool thing,
Although I think
Andy,
I set it up wrong. Let me
we-
scoot stuff down a little bit.
Can we look at the little cam for a second, just so we can show people
Sure.
what we mean by the little map?
Yeah. Let
So-
me go to Zoom Cam.
Each of
The scenarios
the scenarios comes with a little map
on the back
that
of the scenario.
shows you how to lay out all your tiles, all your hex tiles. And there are a number of hex tiles that are somewhat interchangeable. Some of these, the tiles that have the green exclamation marks in the triangle,
Yep.
those are sort of unknown wasteland.
Yep.
Probably at least somewhat innocuous. There may be some bad guys there, but there's probably some decent stuff. The red tiles, on the other hand, are a little harder. They're intended to be more difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And this is in keeping with the idea of the game.
Oh.
Hey, Pi.
Hello.
You have been unlocked out. That is really good.
That is good news. Yeah, the reason we asked Jules to join us, and the reason that she couldn't, was that she had
some stuff
difficulty
going on.
Yeah.
But we are glad that you are here to join us and watch.
Yeah. Welcome.
So yeah, the idea is that like you have the easier parts of the map, and then as you've bulked yourself up, you go to the harder parts of the map. So each scenario has a little map.
I'll show off a different scenario so you can see each map is different with different locations and a different layout.
So, hey Toshi.
This is the scenario
California
for
and non-Californians.
California.
Describe it to me. I mean, a vast wasteland full of radiation and death.
Yes. As you will see.
Full of exclamation marks and the unknown.
We're going to explore it.
We are going to explore
it.
So, yeah, you get your little map, and also on the map, it tells you what scenario cards to start with.
Oh, yes.
So, what number cards, because this is a choose-your-own-adventure game.
So we're going to stage card 184, which might be in that box.
All right. We have a big box full. We have a
184
big
is
thing
from
full
that
of
box.
Cards, and some of the cards have numbers on them. And as you go through the game and you accomplish certain goals, you sometimes get choices on how to accomplish things. If you accomplish a goal by killing someone, you stage one particular numbered card. But if you accomplish it by succeeding at like a speech option, you pick a different card. So different things happen depending on what you do to solve problems. So what was the number, Andy?
184.
184.
And Fallout New California introduces a new mechanic.
Welcome to New California. Any other cards to be staged?
Well, we'll get to that. Do you want to read Welcome to New California?
Arroyo, a small village in New California, is suffering. Drought has brought the villagers to the edge of desperation, and in their hour of need, they have turned to anyone who will listen, that anyone being us.
Yes.
Our options are to visit Arroyo and hear them out.
That's right here. Or we can explore the Arroyo hunting grounds.
Which would be, I assume, something where we have to find a hunting grounds to explore it. It's not a location that we have access to. The locations we currently have...
Oh, no, you go to Arroyo.
So the way you do this is you can go to Arroyo and succeed with a charisma of 3.
Okay.
Or you can go to Arroyo and draw from the settlement deck.
Ah, okay.
Or from the, like, bunker deck. And fight a bug.
The outpost deck.
Yeah. And if you... Yeah, I mean, doing it the first way, you're staging a card.
Yeah.
Doing it the second way, you do nothing. You just get caps. My mic is misbehaving.
I think it's hitting your shirt, your jacket.
That's annoying. I'm going to try shifting it.
Thanks for the heads up.
Is that any better?
Hopefully that will.
And it is a lot of fun, Pi. If you get a chance to join us at some point, I would love to play this with you.
All right, so we've staged that.
So we have 184 staged.
Yes.
The back side of this card. Can we show the back side?
Yeah, so I'll show the back side of the card because this is relevant to how the game is played. The back side of the card has a little tracker here.
It has a little, so this version that we're playing is the co-op mode, which means the back of this card looks a little bit different. Can we show one of the other cards?
Yeah, normal one has like some enemies.
It has like two factions that you're basically trying to further the aims of. Normally what you're doing as players is you're picking a faction to sort of back, and you're trying to further one faction
in order to earn victory points and end the game. Yeah.
Yeah. If one of the factions hits the end, it's sort of the end game.
In the
In
version
the
that we're
co-op
playing,
mode, we're doing things a little bit differently.
so we are one faction, and the Enclave is the other faction.
Because the Enclave sucks.
If the Enclave gets to the bottom of the track before we do, we lose.
Yep.
That's
pretty
the
much.
cooperative aspect. If we get to the bottom of the track by moving the star down to the bottom of the track before the Enclave, we win.
Hooray!
So that's our objective. That's our ultimate objective, is
Yeah.
to get the star to the bottom before the shield gets to the bottom.
And all these numbered cards have various things that happen. You aren't really supposed to go through and read
No.
them prior. Like I said, it's like Choose Your Own Adventure. The idea is that you're not really looking at the cards until you have to encounter them.
So we have to do a couple of things before we can play.
Some stuff here, Andy.
Yes.
We have some additional creepy crawlies.
Yep, some new monsters. I'll add them to the monster piles.
We have some additional characters to add here. We have our new character minis.
Yep, I figured we would play one of the new, each play one of the
Yeah.
new characters.
We've got some additional caps to add into our cap stash.
Okay. What did I do with the caps?
They are still in the baggie. Or not.
No?
What did you do with all the caps? Oh, I've got more creepy crawlies here. So Fantasy Flight has put together a very nice, a very good quality game here. Their miniatures in these games are gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful. They take paint real well, let me tell you. So I'm thrilled that they've done an expansion. In the base game, there are a number of characters. I painted a set of figures for the Extra Life event, and we raffled that off.
And we have your original set of figures
My original
here.
set is here. I have not painted these ones yet. I started painting the NCR Ranger, but I didn't get her done. I got distracted by painting the set for Extra Life.
Yeah.
So our options, Andy, for characters.
Yes.
Let me put out some of our cards here for us to pay attention to. We've got some perks, we've got some equipment, we've got some loot, we've got some shop cards.
I assume these cards say on them somewhere.
Yeah. So here are our characters, Andy.
Yeah, okay.
We have. Thank you. We have a caravan merchant. I just want to point out that while in the picture, it's obvious that, like, he's wearing pants and stuff. In the figure, it's real obvious that he's wearing, like, a cod piece with some nice breathing holes. You know, because you got to keep things airy.
Yeah.
Our guy who's a regular here at the Abington store, Steve Riley, won them and was very excited about it. And
Yeah, he was.
I'm really happy that he got them. He totally deserved it. So we have the Caravan Merchant. We have the NCR Ranger, who is the only one who is semi-painted. We have the Enclave Deserter, who has left the Enclave. The Enclave is sort of a, they're a, like, technology hoarding sort of, almost cult. They think that no one else should have their hands on anything, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think they're the only ones who can be trusted with the technology of...
And the Brotherhood of Steel is very
before the
similar,
war
but the
world.
Brotherhood definitely wants to, like, protect people. They're a little paternalistic. I don't always love the Brotherhood, but they at least sort of have a we'd like to protect you mentality, whereas the Enclave is more, you don't understand it, so you don't get to have it. We do, and we're going to do stuff with it. So, yeah, not thrilled with them. We have a lone gunslinger. She's a total badass there. And we have Mr. Handy, who actually has 2 cards.
Oh.
We have a Mr. Handy. So Each character gets something, gets some sort of bonusy thing. The caravan merchant gets a companion to start with, Lady Butterheart. Lady Butterheart is a Brahmin. Brahmin in Fallout have 2 heads.
Two-headed cow.
Yeah. After setup, gain 4 caps. When you perform a camp action, you may shop once. Other survivors may give you 1 cap to shop once when they camp in your space. NCR Ranger. You get an item. The Wasteland Map. When placing your figure during setup, flip 2 tiles that are adjacent to the starting tile. Choose 1 space on any of those tiles to start in. You may ignore the lightning arrow icons on enemies, so I think that's speed or range? I forget what that is. You gain 1 additional movement point from move actions. Also, these have little symbols on them. They've got a little cactus
that indicates
so that you know that
they
it's
belong
the
to the
expansion.
Yeah.
The Enclave Deserter starts with advanced power armor. It's an armor value of 1. It's worth 6 caps, and when you kill an enemy, you gain an additional XP. Lone Gunslinger. You get a trusty sidearm. This is a 5 cap valued weapon. You gain luck as a stat, and it counts as a ranged weapon. During a fight, if this card is in your inventory, your currently equipped weapon gains luck. So, even if you don't have this equipped, but it's in your inventory, you still get a bonus off of it, which is cool.
That's pretty sweet.
You cannot purchase, gain, or equip companions while this item is either equipped or in your inventory. So the idea being you get a good bonus off of this, but you're a lone gunslinger, not a gunslinger with buddies. And Mr. Handy. Mr. Handy is they're robots that sort of hover. They've got like hover jets, and they're sort of ball shaped. They've got a bunch of eye stalks, and then they've got a bunch of arms that do various things. So Mr. Handy gets a survivor identity card. Place this card in your play area. It cannot be traded or discarded. You cannot use drug or aid items or gain traits other than vilified or idolized. You may discard a junk card to regain 5 hit points.
Okay. So Mr. Handy can fix himself by using junk.
Right. And gets modular exoplating. Hey.
Did somebody get modded, Amanda? I just got a note about auto mod, but I don't know what that was.
I don't think so. Though last time something got auto-modded, I didn't get to see it. So, did something you said, Lobster of Revenge, get auto-modded? Like, did you get a note about something you said getting modded? Because it's no longer showing me messages to, like, deal with. But thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits, and hello to my sister, who is watching with Dad. That's pretty awesome. Hey, sis.
Welcome.
And yeah, I hope you enjoy us playing a board game on stream.
So modular exoplating is a 1 value armor.
Okay.
It cannot be unequipped or discarded.
Because it's built into you.
Always have it. You may keep 2 additional cards in your inventory. If you have at least 1 junk in your inventory, increase your shield by 1. You do not suffer radiation.
Okay.
So, these are our character choices, Andy.
Who do you want to be?
I feel like the Enclave
Remember, we're going to be cooperating?
Yeah. I feel like the Enclave Deserter is going to go up in XP very fast, because every time they kill an enemy, they get additional XP. So you gain stats by gaining XP, and you fill in your little board.
Yeah.
I feel like the lone gunslinger might be a hard one to do right now.
Hang on. No, go on.
No note at that end? Goodness only knows then. I do like the idea that... What's the little lightning bolt? Does that mean that they attack first?
Yeah.
Lightning bolty thing?
Something like that.
Cool. I don't think the caravan merchant is super useful right now because it's mostly useful for like gaining money while shopping and stuff.
Well, I was thinking it would be useful for co-op because you're going to be able to shop a lot and your
How much do we
other
shop,
people.
though?
Yeah, we very rarely shop.
I don't know if it's worth it to play that character who has no other bonuses just for additional shopping possibilities. Because I don't know how much we're going to end up having, like, money.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like the lone gunslinger might also not be great for a co-op game. I mean, it's not like they can't work with other people, but they can't get companions and
Yeah.
I don't know. The Wasteland, the NCR Ranger, the Enclave Deserter, and the Mr. Handy all seem pretty good. What do you think? Who are you feeling?
I'll play a Mr. Handy.
Sure.
I'll do...
You get both of those cards.
Okay. Which leaves you to choose somebody else.
Yeah. The NCR Ranger has additional movement from move actions. Like the NCR Ranger can like move fast. They're agile.
Okay.
Let's try that. Much as I like the Enclave Deserter, flavor-wise, to go after the Enclave, I like the idea of being able to do a lot more exploring.
Okay. So we each start with one
Where's the box?
stat that comes with our character.
Yep, I'm going to find yours. You have Endurance.
Okay.
I have Perception.
And then we get one random stat, and I sort of left the stats over there, so if you want to...
Looking away.
Okay.
I got Endurance.
I got luck.
Cool.
Well, neither of us is charismatic, and we want to do a charisma check to move forward.
Well, I mean, we could theoretically get it.
Before we get to that, though...
You just get to re-roll with the charisma stat.
Yeah.
So, we're good.
What
okay.
is my starting hit points? I start at 16?
Yeah, everyone starts at top, except
Except
the
the
ghoul.
ghoul. Yeah, okay.
So in the base game, the ghoul does not... The ghoul heals from getting irradiated, but starts with fewer hit points because they're never going to have to worry about getting irradiated. So, that's cool.
I feel like since we're playing co-op, at the start of the game,
How
we
many
get...
caps do we get at the beginning of the game?
I feel like it's 3, but the instructions are in front of you there.
Also, what are the win... The win conditions are we need to get to the top of the track, or the bottom of the track.
The bottom of the track, correct. Yeah. Yeah, normally we would each choose
there was like a quick reference.
a victory card and use that to determine how we were going to earn victory points throughout the game. In the co-op version, instead we reveal victory cards whenever we're told to use a victory or to gain a victory card.
Yeah.
And those revealed victory cards are going to move folks on the track. While you do that...
Oh, we have to deal 4 asset cards? No, those are asset... No, those, I believe, are asset cards, because those are shop cards.
Right. So we each
Maybe
get...
it is. Hold on.
It's been a little while since we've played.
It's been a little bit.
And we've got new mechanics to deal with as well.
Okay, the asset cards, you're right, are the little cap ones.
Yep.
We're going to reveal 4 of those to be the
And that's
shop.
the shop. Yep.
Yes.
I kind of thought that was going to be the case. So we have some Jet for 4 caps.
Cool.
We have McCready,
All right, I like
a
McCready.
companion. We have a hazmat suit for 6 caps. I can't use that, but
Nope,
you could.
sure can't.
And we have a stim pack for 5
Again,
caps.
you can't use that, but I can. It's considered a drug.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
It has the little rug.
item aid. I can't use
Yeah,
aids.
you can't do that.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. We have enemy tokens. We have cap tokens.
Do we start with any?
I'm looking.
Okay. Yeah, the only things that I didn't know what to do with are I didn't know how many to deal out in the store, and we answered that. I didn't know if we started with any equipment, and I also don't know. I don't know what I don't know.
Right. So the other thing is we need to resolve starting effects. So we're going to start with a dude here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Choose
one
a
of those dudes.
A random guy.
Going to start out in this irradiated area near the Poseidon
Is he
oil rig.
inactive?
Inactive.
Okay.
Yeah, for now. Oh no, place it face up.
Okay.
It's a regulator. Cool. 3 caps.
3 caps. I kind of thought.
Yeah, I thought it was 3.
So here's 3 caps for you.
Thank you.
And 3 caps for me.
And I think
I should
that's
have practiced my...
Create the encounter decks. So we have these, but there should also be some of these from that pile of cards. These were just from this.
Oh. Yeah.
They should be in there, and they need to get shuffled. I think.
No.
No. Pretty sure. Yeah. Separate the starting encounter decks, cards that have a star in the upper corner. So that's these. Into 2 different decks based on their card backs. Shuffle them and place them based on the player.
Right.
Because we're going to be turning them over randomly.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I remember
Take the
this.
remaining encounter cards and the quest cards and put them in numerical order. This is the card library. Yeah. I mean, here, you can have the rest of them.
Right.
Since you have them all over there.
So I was saying that there is a new mechanic in Fallout New California in the expansion. And that new mechanic is random encounter cards.
Yeah.
So normally you've got this whole deck, or in the base game you've got this whole deck
Should we move to
of
the
numbered
overhead
cards.
camera?
Sure.
Because we're still on us and we're setting things up, but it's just the 2 of us looking at things.
Yeah. So here is the world that we are going to be exploring.
Yeah.
You'll recall that map that we showed off from the back of the scenario card. This is that map.
Yeah.
So what I was saying about the other new mechanic is that there are cards where there are multiple cards with the same number.
So they're random.
So you choose one of them randomly.
Cool.
So that's the other thing that we need to stage before we can play this scenario.
The other thing is, when I place my figure during setup, I get to flip 2 tiles that are adjacent to the starting tile. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
We get to flip 2 tiles that are adjacent to the starting tile, and I get to choose 1 space on any of those tiles to start in. So I don't have to start at the Crossroads camp. I can flip any 2 of these, Andy.
Oh.
And start on any space on one of the tiles that I've flipped or the starting tile. And I gain additional movement when I take my move action.
So we have to stage 240 and 241.
Okay.
But there are 2 241s
Cool.
and 4 240s.
All right.
So we just choose at random one of these to stage. I'll let you read the cards and keep them down there with the base quest. So choose one of these.
All right. You hear a familiar sound that you can't quite place, and a familiar feeling calls to you. Wanderlust kicks in, and your journey takes a fresh turn. Our 2 options are start heading into town and seek answers in the wasteland. So you can place your figure on any of these spaces, or place your figure on any of the ruin spaces. And those are the two ways of solving that.
Oh, okay.
I have not really looked at what happens when you do that, but... you find a briefcase filled with documents about a pre-war vault. Clearly, someone has left it here by mistake. She makes good cupcakes, so...
She does make good cupcakes.
Our options are look through the papers or search the briefcases for the briefcase's owner. This doesn't really tell you how to do either of those.
Cassie?
Yeah. Normally there's like a way to do the thing. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's weird, right?
I guess we just choose?
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
What do you want to do? Look for the owner? Or read through the documents?
I think we should look for the owner.
Cool.
I feel like that's the right thing to do.
All right. The flighty owner giggles when they see you approaching with the case. Silly me, I must have left that case 3 different places today. It's a wonder I haven't lost it. They hand you a reward and go about their way. 1 cap and add this card. We add this to that deck.
Ah, so we're going to keep seeing it
Yeah, basically.
come back. All right, so do we each get a cap?
You can have the cap.
Okay.
Because you're the one who decided to do that.
I'll take a cap.
There. Okay. So I'm going to, before I do starting, I'm going to look at 2 tiles.
Okay.
I get to turn over 2 tiles and decide if I want to start in a space on one of them.
Does this mean that we get a
Yeah,
dude?
we get a dude. But I don't think they start active because it wasn't actually...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have discovered Highway 74.
And the Super Duper Mart.
So Highway 74 and the Super Duper Mart are both ruins,
Yes.
which you could go to
In order
activate
to-
that
yeah.
card, 240. I think I am going to start here, because
Okay.
we can start anywhere in the
there.
Crossroads camp tile.
And you're going to go towards Arroyo?
I'm going to head towards Arroyo to activate quest 184.
All right. I'm going to start here,
Okay.
and I'm going to activate 240 there.
Okay.
All right. Which one of us is going first?
You can go first.
Cool. So I place my figure in that space.
Yep.
Cool. We stage 125 and trash this.
Okay.
The caravan merchants tell you of work that can be found in the wasteland, and you set off to earn some pay.
Stage 125, disorganized crime.
Cool. So that gets trashed.
Yep.
Emboldened by recent events, crime has begun to grow rapidly. Fueled by a drug trade along secret routes, this shadowy organization is becoming powerful quickly. Yay!
I do
I'm
want
so
to
glad.
remind our viewers, and I did put it into the links below our stream today, that we are still doing this fundraiser for Take This.
Yeah.
I will say today has been a difficult day for me and for Amanda. And it's on days like this that we really appreciate organizations that help
Like Take
gamers
This.
with mental health issues. So,
So
Yes.
I was reading a card.
sorry, go ahead. I was just reminded.
I know, but I wasn't done reading a card.
Go ahead.
So only the 2 of us still interrupting me. So disorganized crime has 2 possible ways I could, or either of
Your
us
mic
could
is
go,
hitting your shirt again.
could go about it. One is to kill a Protectron.
Okay.
Something happens, or go to a raider camp and spend 6 caps.
Okay.
So those are our 2 options for how to resolve that particular side quest. So the idea here is that you end up with multiple little side quests going on, and as those happen, it changes how the wasteland is sort of set up.
And on each of our turns, we get to take 2 actions.
Yes.
Amanda, you have not technically moved.
No, I haven't.
I guess you sort of took an action, but you didn't. You didn't explore.
Nope,
Yeah.
I didn't. That's just my starting bonus.
Yeah.
My other starting bonus is that I can ignore the little lightning bolt icon on enemies,
Okay.
which is
So
cool.
they don't counterattack or whatever.
Right. And I gain an additional movement point from move actions.
Ooh, so you can move 3 spaces when you move.
Exactly.
You're pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's why I chose that character.
Okay.
So,
There are no robots for you to kill.
yeah, there's no Protectron. It's a Protectron specifically.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not just a bot.
That's
so
tough.
I would have to
Protectrons
kill
are-
a Protectron specifically.
You want to get yourself some better equipment and stuff before you take on a Protectron, I think.
Yeah. So I'm going to explore.
Okay. That's
That's
one
one of my
action.
actions. We have a boxcar, and I'm going to.
You can move to the boxcar.
Yeah. You know what? I did a quest, and that's an action.
Oh, okay.
So by exploring, I
Okay.
used my second action.
All right.
Because your action possibilities are explore, which is reveal an adjacent face-down map tile, move your figure around the map, quest, complete one of the available quests, which I did, encounter, draw and resolve an encounter card according to your position on the map, or fight and attempt to kill an enemy in your space, or you can camp to recover some HP. So,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I'm going to move and go to Arroyo. 1, 2.
Yep. And so you can, you could go and encounter Arroyo, and draw and fight a bug, or try and pass a Charisma 3 check.
How charismatic. I mean, I have no charisma. It's a Charisma 3, though?
Yeah, and this stays if you fight, so. Yeah, you don't, like, it's a Charisma 3, you don't have a Charisma, like, stat right now.
Yeah.
But you could still roll it.
Yeah,
It's just, you don't get to re-roll.
I'm going to try a charisma check.
Do
So, for the chat, the way that these dice work is they have little pips on them. Each die has 3 faces with 1 pip and 1 face with 2 pips, I believe. And 2 faces with no pips. So my goal is to get 3 pips in order to succeed in this check. And I rolled 1 pip. I fail. Anything happen when I fail?
Nothing. There's not really any specific thing.
Okay. Wop wop.
Womp womp.
We've each moved.
Yeah.
So that means it's the game's move?
Yes. So after that happens, dum, 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 dum. End of the round. Enemy activation. From left to right for each enemy icon shown at the bottom of the draw. Oh, we have to draw an agenda card
Okay.
because that's how
That-
we know
yep.
who activates.
It
what do we have?
activates bugs, mutants, and giant monsters. There are 2 dudes on the map.
The order matters.
Okay.
Because it's from left to right
Okay.
in terms of when they activate. But
Well,
they're
it's mutants, giant monsters, and bugs.
right.
All
I'm
of
just
which
saying
we
that
have
for
now.
the future,
Yeah.
the order does matter. When an enemy type activates, you move each enemy of that type 1 space if before moving that enemy is either in the same space as a survivor or adjacent to a survivor and has the pistol icon, the enemy fights that survivor instead. So, but we
Okay.
don't have to worry about that. All right. My turn?
Well, agendas.
Yeah.
No, when you gain an agenda, we do something. Okay, so
Neither
that's
of us
that.
have gained an agenda. So.
Okay. So it is your turn again.
Cool. I'm gonna move and go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna join you in Arroyo, and that's
Okay.
1 movement from my
From your 3.
second. Yeah.
All right, my go.
Yeah. You want to try and roll that charisma again?
Sure.
I mean, you could fight some bugs.
I could fight a bug.
Draw and fight a bug if you want.
All right, I'm going to draw and fight a bug.
Do it.
I encounter a Stingwing.
Cool.
It is a level 2 monster. I must hit head or chest.
All right.
I have 1 chest, and it hits me back. So I failed to kill it because
And you take a...
I take a damage. But I've got 1 armor,
So you're fine.
so I'm okay. And that bug
I think it goes back to the pile because it was a draw.
It was a
not
draw
gag.
and fight. Yep.
All right.
That was 1 move.
Yep.
I'm going to use the rest of my action to go 1, 2.
Okay.
And that's the end of the round. Things activate. Shield. So,
We have a shield here.
yes. And the shield advances. No. Shield is us.
I don't think so.
No, shield is the enemy. So, yes, activate that. It moves 2 towards us. Okay, so what's going to happen is you activate that, and I seem to recall it moves 2. It's a special rule for the
Yeah.
co-op game.
Oh, okay.
If you want to look at the special rules for the co-op game,
This is just components.
it's in there. See, even when we're playing a game that we know, we're still going to be checking the rules because we're playing a variant we haven't played before. I actually really like playing games and variants that we haven't played. I just hope it's not too confusing for our viewers that we're taking a lot of time to read instructions all the time.
It doesn't say anything about this token. It's
Okay.
all about the power token on that.
All right, so that moves 1 towards us then.
It's when you gain an agenda, not when an agenda is revealed. Revealed agendas are only to show what's activated.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to do with who's actually gaining power because it's random,
Yeah.
as opposed to in response to your actions. Does that make sense?
Okay. So,
It says, during this scenario, when a survivor gains an agenda, it is immediately discarded, and one of the following effects is resolved based on the name of the agenda card. Freedom agendas advance the star power token. Security agendas move the shield.
backwards.
Other agendas, the survivor who discards the agenda chooses to resolve either of the effects listed above. End of the round is when playing the New California scenario, when the final agenda card is drawn and the agenda deck is reshuffled, the star power token isn't done. But it's all about the power tokens.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do.
Okay, so it's going to move
Yeah.
1 towards us then.
So we don't draw agenda cards. Influence is not used to win the game. But when you draw one, that can change things. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to move towards us
Yeah.
because it's the first thing moving. But it only moves 1.
Oh,
I don't know where I saw 2, but it's only moving 1.
cool.
However, the Enclave, after this enemy type activation, advance the Enclave faction 1 space, so they get closer to winning the game.
Okay.
If there are 5 or more shields on the map, advance the faction token another space. Otherwise, place a shield on the nearest unexplored tile to Arroyo. If there are no unexplored tiles, place it on the Poseidon oil rig. So,
Here?
yeah. Now there is a shield there. They are currently 2 strength.
Hi.
Oh, somebody has to take off?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the bits. I'm sorry you have to take off.
All right.
And then giant monsters activate and bugs activate. Nothing, nothing. Back to you.
All right. I'm going to try and do that charisma check.
Okay. Here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a pass.
you got 5 pips.
Cool. So, welcome to New California. You visit Arroyo and hear them out.
Okay. What's up?
Just Toshi. So we're now staging 185.
185.
Yeah.
The future of mankind.
Okay, and we are drawing and resolving 244. And then we trash this. The future of mankind. The village elder of Arroyo is looking to acquire an object known as a GEC, a Garden of Eden creation kit, in order to combat the drought. Our two options are search for information about the GEC in the New California Republic, or buy a round of drinks at the Rawhide Saloon. So we have to find the New California Republic tile, and we have to find, we have to get there, or we can find, oh no, it's there too. So you can go to New California Republic and do a perception or charisma check of 4, or we can go to New California Republic and spend 3 caps. So either way does a thing for this card.
Yeah.
We really do want to probably do the charisma
GEC?
and check. Yeah, and stuff. Okay, so that's going to hang out there. This gets trashed, so...
I'll trash that. Draw 1.
All right, you feel as though you need a new perspective on life and look to the people of the wasteland to provide it for you. Perhaps by involving yourself in their problems, yours will feel less insurmountable. So I can resolve either way. Work for others to better yourself, or offer your services to those who can pay.
Okay.
I'm going to work for others to better myself.
Aw.
You prepare yourself for the challenges that have risen before you. Gain 1 XP.
Nice.
Yay. Stage 226 and trash this.
Okay, I'll trash that. And 226.
Yep. And that's getting staged.
Well, a lot just happened there.
Yeah.
The boxcar something.
All right. The Boxcar Children. A group of orphans is in need of charity. Stage 230.
Wow. Okay.
Each objective may be completed only once. Place a quest marker on each objective that has been completed. When all objectives have been completed, trash this card. So the 3 objectives are: give them weapons. They need to learn to defend themselves if they're going to survive. So we have to go to the boxcar, which we already have uncovered. Cool. And discard a weapon item. There.
Which neither
we'll
of
do
us
that.
has. Yeah, okay.
Give them caps. They'll need them. Go to the boxcar, spend 5 caps. Give them chems. You don't have a good reason for this. Just want to see what will happen. You go to the boxcar and discard a drug item.
All right. Well,
All right.
There's some jet available in the
I
store.
could go buy some jet if I seriously wanted to. And we have also we're staging Tabula Rasa. Bereft of moral guidance, the orphans from Boxcar are learning about the complexities that come with living life as a citizen of the wasteland. Young and impressionable, it is up to the wasteland's inhabitants to raise them properly. So, there's only one option here.
Okay.
You happen to know just the person best qualified to shape these malleable young minds. You!
Okay.
You can encounter either a ruin or a settlement after completing the objectives on the Boxcar Children until you have educated the orphans. So you basically just go and do it until you've done all the objectives for them.
So after you've completed one objective on the boxcar, then you go encounter stuff to teach the children?
Yeah, so you encounter one or the other after completing objectives.
Okay.
So you get to pick how many objectives on this card you complete.
Okay.
Okay? And then depending on Place a quest marker on each objective that's been completed.
Ah. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. All right. It sort of depends on who has done it. I don't think this is going to be as interesting in the co-op game as it would be normally, because normally it looks like you're gaining influence cards based on whether you helped.
But we do want to gain
Yeah.
influence cards because that's how we move ourselves down on the track and get closer
Yeah.
to winning. So, okay.
So-
that's a way to get some influence. Good to know.
Yeah.
It is your move. Or
It
no,
is.
that was your move.
It was my move, yeah. I did a whole bunch of things. I met some orphans.
But that was only one action.
I
You still have
charmed
another
some
action.
people. I do. I'm going to encounter that settlement.
Okay.
A handsome young man winks at you. What do you say? Want to sample some of my wares? He extends his hand, and in his palm is a syringe. My options are to try the chems or turn him down.
Can you take the chems and bring them to the boxcar children?
You should read the card because I shouldn't be looking at the possible outcomes.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. So, do you want to try the chems, which is a E4, an endurance 4 check, which is tough because you need
Yeah.
to roll
I
really
have an
well.
E.
Oh, you do have E, so you get a re-roll.
Yeah.
Or do you want to turn him down?
I'm going to try some chems. Hope
Okay.
they don't drug test me in the NCR.
Roll that endurance check. I see
That's a
3. Oh, that's 4?
Yep.
Wow, success. Free samples.
Yeah.
You're as giddy as a gecko in a gas station. 2 experience points.
Bump. Bump.
You went up a level.
I get agility.
Don't you usually take 2 and choose 1?
I get perception. I get agility.
Okay.
I don't want to perk.
You don't want
just
to park yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, take each drug in the shop.
Bit party.
Yay, bit party!
One of our widgets crashed, so I think it's just not making noise.
Yeah.
But we saw. Thank
The
you.
only drug in the shop right now is this jet, but now you have some jet.
I'll take some jet.
Woo,
That sounds
woo.
great. Wow.
Da, 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 da. All right. And
That's quite a nice number you have there of bits. Your bit total is pretty choice.
What happens to this afterwards? Does it get shuffled back in?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless it says to trash it, I think you put it back in.
I think it goes on the bottom.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I revealed a new shop item to refill the shop, and it is Curie.
Cool.
I want to get Curie.
Well, there's a way you can do that, probably. You, like a Mr. Handy and a Ms.
I know,
Nanny,
right?
like traveling the wasteland together.
That's what I wanna
It's
do.
So perfect.
All right, that was your move.
So Curie in Fallout 4 is a modified. Mr. Handies are the bots that have like slightly male voices, and Ms. Nannies are the
ones
sort
with
of
the French
female.
accent.
Yeah, they have French accents, and Curie is a modified Ms. Nanny who was programmed to assist some doctors who were in a vault with an experiment, and she is basically a nurse at that point. She's almost a doctor herself. She wants to do medical, like, not necessarily research, but she wants to sort of discover the world outside of the vault and learn as much as possible about, like, what it is to be human. And Curie is 100% my French robot girlfriend
Yeah.
in, like, my first playthrough of Fallout.
Yeah. Curie is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why our widgets and stuff are crashing.
Yeah, they're just being a bummer. Anyway, so you...
Yes.
You're doing a thing. What are we doing? Where are we
Oh,
at?
it's my move. Yeah.
Oh, it's your move. Cool.
I was trying to fix things, but
Yeah,
I can't fix things. All right, it's fine. Everything's fine.
it's fine.
I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to move one more 3 and end my turn on Highway 74.
Cool.
And it's time to reveal something.
Let's do it. What
All right.
activates?
Star activates, which is nothing.
Right.
Robots activate. Dudes activate.
All right.
So that guy's gonna
turns over,
yep.
and that is a Raider Psycho.
Okay.
So that's fun. And this guy moves closer.
Okay. Has loot and he has a gun.
Yep.
And this guy has loot and is aggressive.
Yeah. Except I ignore aggressive.
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to... I need to find a Protectron to kill.
So you need to explore
Yeah.
to reveal some tiles.
Or we need to go down to NCR, so either way. All right. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I can't really do, so I could do 1, 2, and 3 and be in the same space as you.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay.
I'm going to explore this tile, revealing a dormant insect and Ashbury Road.
Cool.
And then I'm going to encounter Highway 74.
Do it.
So if you would, tell me what happens here.
You hear the cries of someone in extreme agony and discover a man bleeding out at the foot of a dead tree.
Oh no!
Your options are relieve him of his possessions, try to stop the bleeding, which is a perception, intelligence, or luck check of 4, or
Okay.
stabilize him with chems, discard an aid or drug item.
Well, I don't have any aid or drugs. I'm going to try and staunch the bleeding with a check. It's a 4 check?
All right, yes, it is a 4. Perception, intelligence, or luck. You have luck. So.
I have luck. I rolled a 5.
You did it.
I done it.
Hooray! Okay. You manage to save his life. You help him to his feet, and he hobbles back towards town. You gain 2 XP for that.
Oh, nice.
You also
Bap, bap.
get yourself a Jesus token because you've become idolized.
I can become idolized. That's one of the things I can be.
We are adding card 163 to whatever deck, and this gets trashed.
Okay.
So basically, we're replacing this with that.
Card 163.
Yeah, into that deck.
Now, adding...
You
it
shuffle
goes...
it in.
No, it's within the top
that's
certain
right, that's
number.
right.
Is it the number of players?
Hold on.
I think it's... You take the number of cards equal to the number of players. Is there a glossary?
That's what I was looking at.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I know how to use books.
You do know how to use books.
Doesn't really say.
See, I seem to remember that when you add a card, it gets added near the top.
I think you're right.
But not necessarily on the top. It's random.
This does not say. I just like looked at the various places for it, and it's not. Let me check card or section 11.
Pass the learn to play.
Add. The survivor retrieves the card indicated by the number from the card library.
Yep.
Then he or she takes a number of cards without looking of them equal to the number of players from the deck that matches the retrieved cards back. Finally, he or she shuffles all the cards and places them on top of that deck.
Okay. So it's within the top 3 because
Right.
there's 2 players.
Cool.
Good to know. I thought that's how it worked. All right. So somewhere in the top 3 cards of that deck, I've added that.
Cool.
That is the end of my move, which is the end of the round. Activating things.
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yep.
Nothing. Bugs. This bug activates.
Okay.
It is
A rad scorpion.
a rad scorpion, and
It's
it
not
is
too tough. It's 1.
Yeah,
It's cowardly.
right. Cowardly and aggressive.
Yep.
Interesting combination. And mutants. There are no mutants.
No mutants.
All right, your turn.
All right. I'm going to reveal this tile.
Okay.
Lots of bugs in California are rad. God, I hate you.
So I don't know if the viewers can see, but there are outlines to some of the spaces
Yeah.
on these tiles. The red ones
hang
are
out at the
difficult
beach.
terrain.
Do they wear those sunglasses like the shutter glasses?
Oh yeah. That's how rad they are.
Do they have little LED lights around the rims? Because those are the raddest of glasses. Legit, I saw a girl today with wearing a rainbow puffer coat.
Yeah.
Every puffy strip was like another color.
Mm-hmm.
It was pastel. And she had on a leopard print, like neon rainbow on black leopard print backpack with a holographic letter on the back of it, like that like holographic vinyl. She was like a living, walking Lisa Frank painting. It was amazing.
Wow.
All right.
That was one action. It also revealed a bug.
Yes, it did.
There.
Um.
And that is Dead End Crossing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's irradiated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in here.
Yep.
And
That's one move.
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, my move.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to...
What did you Google? Which part of that did you Google? I need to know.
What did Toshi Google? That sounds
Yeah,
ill-advised.
I don't know. Like, did you Google the backpack, the puffer jacket?
Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank, Lisa Frank.
Gets about the house all day.
It's not the right Frank at all. All right. As you go about your shopping, a shady individual approaches you and whispers in your ear, "Hello, friend. You look like someone who is seeking more interesting fare." Do you ignore him and continue with your shopping like the virtuous wastelander that you are? Slink away with him like the unvirtuous wastelander that you are? Or yell for the guards?
Well, I am idolized.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to ignore him and do some shopping.
All right.
Actually, no, there's nothing I can... Well,
Yeah, huh?
I don't have charisma, so I can't get McCready. I'm idolized, so I can get Curie. So I'm going to
Yes.
ignore him and try and do some shopping.
Go for it.
All right.
That's
so
all that happens.
I do some shopping.
The guy rubs you the wrong way, so you
Curie
slink away with it. You,
is now my
go
companion.
shopping. Yay!
I only needed to be idolized in order to get her. So, hello, Curie.
I ship it.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, and I reveal something new. It is John Cassidy. He is also a companion.
He's from New California.
Yes. So his
The
thing
rainbow
is...
puffer jacket. Is it the pastel one?
So Curie's thing that she does is she cures you. You can exhaust her to
Yep.
recover 5 hit points. And if you still have fewer than 10 hit points, she remains your companion.
So, Toshi, I feel like I need to just inform you that the rainbow puffer jacket that comes up is not the one that this kid was wearing. She was legitimately wearing an actual rainbow puffer jacket, like pink, coral, yellow, mint green, pale blue, purple. Like, it was amazing.
All right, so does that stage something else, or does it just go back
It
into
just
the
says
deck?
shop, and then it goes back in the deck.
Okay, put that on the bottom.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm looking at it as well, though the non-pastel rainbow puffer jacket is pretty awesome and would definitely be very choice for like a Pride festival that doesn't happen in June.
I'm going to reveal the
non-summer Pride. Yeah,
thing.
go for it.
All right. The only thing that activates is mutants, of which there are none.
mutants.
It is your move.
Radio. I'm going to check out this tile.
Okay.
It is just a water tower
With a bug.
with a bug. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and
stay
keep
there?
heading towards the New California Republic. Well, that I
Yeah.
explored. I can't really go anywhere else unless I go back into the space with the bug.
My move. I am going to explore. I found a dude. And I will go
Toshi.
1 and
Andy.
stop there.
Andy.
Yes.
I'd like to direct your attention to our chat.
What is Toshi saying?
He's saying that Pride comes before the fall.
Ouch. So that's why Pride Fest is in June? Is it comes before the
Pride
fall?
goeth before the fall.
Yeah. Okay. That was good. That was really good, Toshi. And terrible. All right.
Why are we friends?
I moved, and now it is time for things to happen.
Yes, it is.
Shield activates. That's bad. So that moves towards us again.
With John the Regulator.
This one moves towards me. And this moves forward. And another shield appears on the nearest thing unexplored.
Undiscovered, so it's on that one again.
Yep. That was bad.
Hey, thank you for the host, DG Doll.
Now bugs activate. This is a bug. This is a bug.
Yep, they sure are. Some ants, a rad scorpion.
They're fire ants.
Oh,
That's
it's a
why they
fire
have ranged.
Super. Hey, how's
And
it going?
this rad scorpion is going to move towards me.
Like I said, thank you for the host. We appreciate that. We're here playing Fallout because John and Travis couldn't be with us tonight.
Yeah, it was sad.
Toshi's making bad puns. It's great.
We're having fun.
It's great.
We're doing our
A lot
thing.
of puns in my chat.
It is your move.
It is. Amazingly, auto mod doesn't catch puns.
No
Little
matter
tired.
how bad.
Yeah. I feel ya.
Wow, you just keep discovering more and more bugs.
Hey, you know...
There's a lot of bugs in the wasteland.
Alright, so I can take 3 movements.
You're
I'm
going to have to
take
go
1,
through the radiation there.
2, and 3. I take 1 rad damage.
Yep.
It's fine. I haven't taken any other hits, so...
All right. I
Making
am...
my way towards the NCR. I mean, I'm an NCR ranger, so it makes sense that I'm headed home.
I feel like I need to start doing something. So I'm going to try and
What do you
fight
mean? You met
this...
Curie. You met like your
Oh, that's
soulmate.
right. The reason I'm here is to encounter this location.
Okay, do it.
Here.
Let's have a thing happen. A man wrapped in bandages is arguing with a doctor about the cost of his treatment. If you are idolized, you have to take option 1.
Okay, I am idolized, so I must take option 1.
The man smiles warmly as you approach. Greetings, friend. I've seen better days to be sure, but today I am glad to be alive. Here, have a drink with me. Gain the Nuka-Cola Quantum unique asset and
Ooh.
trash this card.
Wow. Okay. Nuka-Cola Quantum. There it is.
Nuka-Cola Quantum.
It is worth 5 caps.
It's probably
It is an aid. Discard during this turn. You may discard this card to perform 3 additional actions.
Wow.
Then suffer 3 rads and gain 1 cap because you
That
get
all
a cap
makes
from
sense. Well, you can't use it, but you can hand it off to me if you would like.
Yeah.
That's influence where you have it sitting.
But we don't get influence.
So it's in your
this
inventory,
variant.
which is down below.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in
The little
inventory.
cards are your inventory.
There we go. Or I could just sell it for 5 caps.
Or you could give it to me.
Okay.
Whatever.
So that was one action.
Yes, it was.
For my second action,
For your next trick.
for my next trick, I'm going to move into this
You need a
space with this
volunteer?
rad scorpion.
And it's going to attack you.
It's going to attack me because it's aggressive.
Yes, it is.
So it is attacking me, and therefore I am attacking it. It has 1 hit point. I have to hit arms or legs. Nothing.
Those are not arms or legs.
Chest, head, head. And
it
3
hits you
pips.
3.
So I prevent 1 with my armor and take 2 damage.
Ouch.
That didn't go at all as planned.
That was a bummer, Andy.
That was a bummer.
All
All right.
right.
So that was
Things
the end of the
happen.
round. Star activates, nothing. Robots activate, nothing.
Nothing.
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to head to the New California Republic.
Okay. That's 1 move, and then
Okay. So I have 2 possibilities here.
Yep.
I can attempt a perception or charisma check of 4, in which I get 1 thing, or I can buy a round of drinks at the Rawhide Saloon, spend 3 caps. I'm going to attempt the check.
okay. It's a perception or what? Or charisma of 4?
Charisma. I have perception, so
Okay.
we're gonna give it a go.
Yeah.
Wow.
None. Well, you got 1.
Yeah. So I'm gonna re-roll these ones.
Okay. Use your perception to re-roll.
Nope.
2. You failed.
I did. There's
So-
not really anything for failure.
Okay.
It's just I don't succeed.
My turn.
Sweet. My action.
I'm gonna fight this rad scorpion. Oh, wait. No. It's cowardly. So, no. What happens with cowardly monsters after a fight? Do they
If you
flip
fail
over?
to kill this enemy, it is flipped face down, becoming inactive.
Okay, so it's inactive.
Yeah.
So instead of fighting that, I'm going to go boom, boom,
And fight that dude.
and fight that dude.
Do it.
He's got 2 hit points. I need chest and legs.
Huh?
Chest and legs, he does 3 damage, so I take 2.
Yeah. You need some
Bap,
junk to
bap.
get rid of.
And
You get loot.
I get 1 loot from
and
the
he goes
loot
back to the
deck,
pile of dudes.
and a new dude appears, but face down. Go. And
I mean, all bananas are slightly radioactive.
that's true. I got water. It's an aid item worth 3. During your turn, you may discard this to recover 5 hit points and suffer 1 rad. Doesn't work for me, because I can't use aid.
Yeah.
That's the end of the round.
Cool.
Something happens.
Something's
Star
gonna
activates,
happen.
which is nothing. Dudes activate, which this guy turns over.
He's gonna come closer.
He's not
to
aggressive, so
you.
he's not going to fight me. That guy comes closer to me. This guy turns over.
Yep.
And mutants activate. There's still none on the board.
Okay.
All right, your move. Are you going to try that check again? Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have many caps, so.
Yeah, I've got 4 caps and 2 things I could sell.
No, I'll
You
use
got
my perception
2.
to try and roll.
You have to. It's a 1 in 6 chance. I don't know.
I mean, I can roll 2 dice.
Do what you want.
I'll try it.
3. Wow.
So that's 1 action.
Yes.
I could try it again.
I guess
No.
you can. Yeah, I think you can only do 1 of
One
each.
encounter?
Yeah. So you could
I
You could
go-
encounter
yeah, I
the
can encounter
area.
that. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, here.
Sorry. There is a small gathering around the various traders and mercenaries here.
Cool.
You shoulder your way
Right.
through the other wastelanders to get a look at the goods. You may. go shopping as normal, or try to steal an item from the display, an agility or luck of 4, or look for better deals than these.
I'm going to look for better deals.
Nothing that's on offer looks very appealing. Choose and discard cards from the shop equal to the level of the area you're in, which is 2, and draw placements, then shop once.
Oh.
So you reveal, choose and discard cards from the shop. So choose 2 shop cards to discard.
What's in the shop right now? A hazmat suit? I don't really care about a hazmat suit.
Stimpack, McCready, and John Cassidy.
What does Cassidy do? What's his deal?
If you are idolized, he will join you. If he joins you, before a fight, exhaust him to give your ranged weapons, or give your equipped weapons the ranged icon until the end of the fight, and generate 1 reroll.
What does McCready do?
McCready, when you shop, exhaust McCready to buy items from the discard pile, from the shop discard, of which we have none yet. Because
right, but we are going to, because
Yeah.
I'm going to discard 2 things. Let's discard the hazmat suit and the stim pack.
Okay, revealing formal wear, which costs 7, and a frag grenade, which costs 4. You have 3 caps.
Yeah, I don't have enough caps to buy anything.
Can you sell your jet?
I want to give the jet to the kids.
Okay, you could do that. You could sell your map.
I'm not selling my map. I get extra movement from that.
Okay. All right. So that was your
I mean,
turn.
I could sell the jet.
How much do you get for it? 2?
Yeah. Because it's worth 4.
Yeah.
I could sell the jet. That gives me 5.
And then you could buy the frag grenade.
And give them a weapon.
During your turn, you may discard this card to kill 1 enemy of a space adjacent to you.
I'm trying to give stuff to the kids, because giving stuff to the kids, like...
Is how we're going to get some victory points?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to start doing that.
So, like, I need to give them 5 caps, we need to give them a weapon, and we need to give them drugs, basically.
Okay. I mean, I could give them caps. I just need 1 more.
Yeah, so basically one of us needs to be able to give them a weapon, and one of us needs to be able to give them a drug. I have a drug.
Yeah, I've got 2 aids, but no drugs.
I'm gonna hang on to my jet. And
Okay.
Just leave that as is.
All right, so it's my move.
Yep.
I'm going to move 1. Actually, no. I'm going to stay right where I am, and I'm going to reveal this tile. When I reveal a tile, Amanda, that has a deuter on it, where do they go? I believe I get to choose.
I think so, yeah. Explore action. Enemies on the tile. See activating enemies. Which is page 3. Activating enemies. Enemies can move across face-down map tiles. If an enemy is on a face-down map tile and that tile is flipped face up, the survivor exploring the tile chooses a space and places the enemy in that space.
Okay, so I'm going to put this guy far away from me. We have a mutant on the map now.
Oh dear.
And then I'm going to use my movement to go 1, 2.
Okay.
End of round.
Right.
The rounds go quickly when there's only 2 people.
Yeah.
Mutant activates.
I don't have a whole lot of.
It is
hope for
a
us,
super
honestly.
mutant behemoth.
Yeah.
Dudes activate.
It's coming for you.
Yep. This guy. A lot of dudes.
Bots.
And bots activate. Still no bots on the board. All right, your go.
I'm gonna attempt that charisma check again, or that.
That perception check? Yeah. Eventually you're going to get this. Nope, you got it.
Yeah, got it.
Rolled a 5.
All right. So We get to advance the star marker 1.
Okay.
Like it's just star plus
Yep.
underneath it. Stage 186, 190, and 203. We also each gain 1 XP.
186, 190, and what? 203. Wow, there's a lot of stuff staged now. Here you go.
Right.
And that's trashed?
Yes, and this is trash. You also gain an XP.
Ah,
It's
gain
group
XP.
XP.
Group XP, we each get an XP.
Yep.
So I go up a level, and you also gain an XP.
Yep. So mine is at my P now. Alright. 186 is lock and key. Rumor has it that most Vault Tech vaults were outfitted with a Gek or 2. If you can find a vault,
You might be able to procure a Gek.
choice 1 is explore the wasteland and find a way to enter a vault and retrieve a Gek. Do any one of the following. Complete the Leviathan, complete the Desert Vault, resolve encounter 80 or 81, resolve any 109 encounter, or discard a Gek item. So
I'm going to
gain a
increase
Gek
my
some other
strength.
way. Or I could go bet on the mole rat races happening outside of town and go and to any ruin and spend some caps for a luck test.
Okay.
That basically stays out until we do one of the upper things. The Vault of the Future. Whispers of a still sealed vault hidden beneath the surface of a lake reach your ears. Most of the known vaults have either been looted or transformed into thriving settlements, so you jump at the chance to learn more about it. Your 2 options are sweet talk those in the know for info, encounter at any settlement, test charisma. It doesn't say what you're testing it against. It just says test
Oh,
C.
that's actually one of the things that's in the new rules.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll look at that in a moment. Spend 5 caps. Spend 1 fewer cap for each pit. Okay. Or wait near Vault 7 for someone who looks like they know what they're doing. You go to Vault 7, encounter, and do a luck of 4.
So I think, if I remember correctly what I read, test charisma is roll charisma. You may re-roll with charisma as usual. And the number of pips is the result of the test.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And
Yes.
usually the result of the test has to do with how many pips you got.
And our last one is the Desert Vault. A vault has been discovered in a barren area of the wasteland. Preliminary investigations yielded no information as to whether or not there are any survivors. You are able to learn of the location of the vault with relative ease. Effects will instruct you to place 44 vault cards, like Vault 44 cards, into the play area. Vault 44 encounter cards adjacent to each other are considered to be connected spaces, and survivors can move between them. Resolve a Vault 44 encounter that is in play by performing a vault action while on that card. So we get to go into a vault, basically. Enter the Desert Vault, which must be one of the spaces here.
Okay.
That means you encounter Vault 44. So Vault 44 must be a tile.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that means you then resolve encounter on card 204. This is 203. Or discover what happened to the vault's inhabitants. Encounter Vault 44 until you learn the secrets of the Desert Vault. So,
Interesting.
yeah, we'll figure that out when we find
Vault 44, which must be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a green or red tile.
So that was your first action.
That was my first action.
What are you going to do next?
Go to Disneyland.
Have we discovered Disneyland yet?
We have not.
Oh, okay. So, like, the entire
Yeah, I'm just
left
gonna go
side of
here.
that is one space. That's
Yeah.
one. And you're done?
Yeah, because I'm going to start checking over here.
Okay. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to encounter this.
Okay. Several super mutants are being used as beasts of burden outside of town. Their masters are cruel, but the plots of Earth are ripe with well-tended crops. You are not a super mutant, so you're not forced to do this. You could exploit the prosperity of the market, or you could free the super mutants with a strength or charisma check of 4.
Douche. I guess I'll try and free the slaves, even if they're super mutants. I'm going
Sure.
to try that. So it's a strength check of 4.
Strength or charisma of 4.
I have strength. I don't
Cool.
have charisma. Because I just took strength when I leveled up. I rolled 2.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll 2 of them.
Okay.
Come on. No, I still got 2. I failed.
Failure. The value of the labor proves too great. You are driven out of the settlement. Move 1 space. And this goes back in the deck.
Okay. I'll move on to this bug here.
Go for it. And this goes back in.
Yep. And reveal. Star moves, that's nothing.
Monsters.
Monsters, that's nothing. All right, you. Explore. Explore it. Oh, you discovered a
A robot!
robot.
A toy robot!
1, 2, 3.
Maybe it's a protector.
Perhaps. All right, my move.
Yep.
I go 1, 2, and explore this place.
What the? She's got a bomb! A shrieking laugh rises above the tumult. As the market clears, you see a crazed woman holding a beeping mass of metal. Your options are grab something and run, or rush in and talk her out of it with an endurance or charisma check of 4.
I'm going to try the check.
Go for it.
I've got endurance. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. No, I'm just going to re-roll them all.
Do it.
These dice, they're not helping. That's a 3. Darn. So
Yeah.
close.
Failure. Your words fall on a hardened heart. She glares at you silently as the bomb counts down to 0. You are engulfed in flame.
Ouch.
Suffer 3 damage and 2 rads, but you don't take rads. And add 7 to this deck and trash this.
Okay. Yes. Well, that didn't go well.
No.
I feel like we're failing a lot of checks.
So do I.
All right. Yeah, it's the end of the round.
Right.
Star, nothing. Mutant, is this guy.
Yep.
Bap.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Your go.
Yep.
You gonna fight that robot?
Well, it's not activated yet, so I can't do
Yeah,
anything with
okay.
it.
Could explore.
I'm going to check this tile.
Yep. Nothing.
Absolutely
Big old tile of nothing.
Well, I'm going to start bringing this jet back to those kids.
1, 2,
2,
3. Okay. My go.
Yep.
I'm gonna explore here.
Yeah.
I found another robot and the Robco factory.
Of course there are robots there.
And I'll encounter the space I'm on.
Alright, 2 friends are arguing about how to develop their business. The man wishes to make and sell armor and apparel, while the woman wishes to provide the settlement with weapons. Do you support the man or support the woman?
I'll support the woman.
Okay. Seeing that you, a potential customer, are interested in buying weapons, the man acquiesces. You get to shop, and you trash this and add card 165.
Okay. So at the shop, I am going to purchase a Fragmentation Grenade.
Go for it. You gonna bring it to those kids?
Yes.
Nice.
So that cost me 4 caps.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to get some caps at some point, but...
And we reveal a new shop item. Another frag grenade.
I feel like I do find frag grenades everywhere in Fallout, so...
Yeah. All right. Shield moves. That's bad.
Ick.
And super mutant moves. That's also bad.
Do these guys...
Oh, he's got speed. That's the double move.
Yeah.
So he moves into the space with me.
Yeah. He's not aggressive,
He's not
though.
aggressive.
And the shields move towards...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That
And
shield
another...
moves... Did you
I
move
already
it
did.
already?
Yeah. And another shield comes out here.
Okay. There's now 4 shields on the board. Right.
Can we kill shields to reduce the wave?
Oh, let's see. No, I don't think so, but if there are 5 or more, then this moves twice when shields are revealed.
Ouch.
Yeah, so we do kind of want to kill them.
Yeah. All right. My turn.
Your turn.
What are the shields? Like, what do they represent?
They are level 2. You must hit their chest. They have 1 armor, and they are aggressive.
Heck.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. They're level 3 now.
Ow. 1, 2, 3.
You take
I
2
take
rads.
2 rads. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the boxcar.
You're on the boxcar. You're in Molasses Swamp.
Personal help. Yeah.
I'm going to move 1, 2. This guy's aggressive, so I have to fight that bug.
Yeah. Fight that rad scorpion.
I rolled 2, which is enough to kill it. Or no, I'm sorry. I rolled arms
Legs.
and legs, so
Yep.
it's enough to kill it.
And it hits you
me
twice.
once. Well,
yeah,
twice,
once.
but I have 1 shield. So it is gone. It's actually going to respawn a new bug in that same location.
But it's not active.
Yep. I get 1 experience
Nice.
for killing... Or no, I get 2 experience for killing a level 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm going to explore this tile.
Cool. Red rocket.
Red rocket. And a dude.
Okay. Things happen.
Things happen.
This is horrible.
Stars, nothing. Robots, activate. So I've got a Mr. Gutsy
And a robo
and a
brain.
Robo Brain.
No protectrons.
Yes, it's tough.
Annoying.
Bugs,
Activate.
activate. Not aggressive. Are there any other bugs? Yes, this bug moves towards me.
There. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff on this board.
There sure is. I'm going to give these kids some jet.
Do it. So we
Discarding
put a
this.
quest marker on the...
I'm actually putting one of these on it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's a reason for that. So that is chems.
Yep.
And we are going to... I gain one of those cards, or I would gain one of those cards. So what happens when one of us would gain one of those cards?
We reveal it. If it
Yes.
is security, then the shield moves backwards. Right?
New California rules. Freedom agendas advance the power token, the star token, 1 space towards the final space track. Security agendas move the token 1 space towards the first space of the power track. So yeah, you move it back.
Okay, that's lovely.
Nice, 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 nice.
And then it just goes in the discard.
Yes. And add 229 to whatever deck it would go into.
So that was both of your actions? Or was that
No,
only
I
one of your
started
actions?
in the boxcar. That was
Okay,
one
so you
action.
have 1 more action.
Yep.
You go ahead while I add this.
I'm going to go to Highway 74 so that I can hopefully do some encountering at some point.
Okay, my go.
Because I need caps.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and stop here with this shield.
Okay.
Hopefully fight it. Really need a better weapon than the one that I've got. Actually, no. I'll go 1, 2, and then I'll use my grenade, instead of giving it to the kids, to kill an enemy in a space adjacent to me.
Nice.
Kablamo! So, I killed that guy. He was level 3. So do I get 3 XP?
I believe so.
1, 2, 3, and I went up a level. So,
Gain a thing.
yeah. I can choose endurance, which I have,
So you can get a
or
perk.
endurance, which I have.
So get a perk.
I get an endurance perk. Let's find endurance.
If you turn them over, you can see what letter they go to.
There should be a new endurance perk. That's why I'm... Because we got 1 extra perk from the kit for each of the things. So, my options are Chem Resistant, which is useless to me. Toughness, discard to recover all your HP until the end of your turn. When you would suffer damage, suffer no damage instead. Or Lead Belly, discard to recover all your rads, which is also useless to me. So I'm going to take Toughness. I have my perk.
Okay.
Endurance perks, not terribly useful to a robot.
No.
That's information that is useful to know. And that was the end of my move, so things happen. Those things are Dude's move. Let's see. We have this guy is going to move towards me. This guy is going to move this way. This guy is going to move in... Or no, this guy is going to shoot you, Amanda.
Oh.
You're fighting a toughness 2 guy. You have to hit legs and... He's shooting you.
Oh, yeah, he is shooting at me.
Legs and chest.
I don't have a ranged weapon.
It doesn't matter.
So, well, I'm saying I can't fight back at it. Right?
Don't know if that's how it works. Why is there a dude and a bug over there?
Because they were in this pile of stuff.
Oh, here. Let me add them to the dudes and the bugs.
So how is this working? I die?
So you are
I
trying
die.
to hit chest and
I hit 3
legs?
chest
All right. So I think
and legs, but I took 4 damage.
you take 4 damage. And I think you do damage back to him.
Okay. I'll accept that. I'm not going to argue with you about it. Necessarily think that's how it works, but I won't argue with you about it.
Well, let me read up about ranged. Ranged, 6 and 14. Weapons. Six and 14. Any enemy abilities. Ranged. When this enemy activates, if there is a survivor in an adjacent space, this enemy fights that survivor instead of moving. If a survivor does not have range, that enemy inflicts 1 additional damage. So you take 1 additional damage. If there's a survivor in the enemy space and in an adjacent space, the enemy targets a space where a person has the fewest HP. Yeah. So it just does an extra damage because it was ranged and you're not. That was the end of the enemy phase. It is your turn. Oh no, this guy's dead. You get 2 hit points or 2 XP.
Cool.
And a new dude pops up on the
cats,
nearest
huh?
dude spot to you.
Did he have loot or anything?
Oh, darn it.
Turn them over, look for the regulator.
Yes, he had loot. Here, have some loot.
I got some purified water. Great. I can discard that card to recover 5 hit points.
And a new dude appears here at the Super Duper Mark. All right. It is your move.
Cool.
So you wanted to encounter that space, right? Or do you want to do something else?
What space?
The one you're in. You wanted to go to Highway 74.
I wanted to do Highway 74, so here,
Okay.
have a card.
You come across a den that belongs to one of the wasteland's skittering inhabitants.
Oh,
it
great.
probably has got some good loot inside. You may raid the den, sneak inside with an agility check of 3, or toss a grenade. Discard a grenade item. You don't have
I
a
don't have
grenade.
a grenade, but I do have agility.
You want to try and
so-
sneak? I mean, this is how you generally play Fallout, is you sneak places.
This is my MO. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. That's 2. Yeah, your odds are good.
Yeah.
3. You
All right.
succeed. Succeed. You are in and out of the den in a flash, and all the creatures within are none the wiser. What is the level of this encampment? It is 1.
It's a 1.
So you get 1 loot.
Why is
And
that
one
cap card in with the loot?
Oh, I don't know. Weird.
And 1 XP.
And 1 XP.
Sweet. So I have a stealth boy, which is cool. And I go up a level. Luck.
It's been a while since we've played this game. I love this game.
Also luck.
Well, you're taking luck.
I guess I'm lucky now.
You are.
So yeah, that was one thing, because the fighting was the activation. It wasn't my
Right, exactly.
move, so.
Yeah. So you have the remainder of your move to take. What loot did you get?
A stealth boy. It's
Oh.
worth 6 caps.
Well, you can't encounter the same place a second time.
No, but I can go back to the boxcar
Yep.
and sell my...
If you end up getting a shop opportunity, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can do that.
So that's the end of your move.
Yep.
My move. I'm going to go to Dead End Crossing. Bap, bap. I take no rads because I'm a robot.
And encounter it?
yes, please.
A caravan of traders is being attacked by a horrific mutated creature.
Oh dear.
Do you provide covering fire, but you need a weapon with either a pistol? You need a weapon with a pistol symbol,
With ranged, okay. Or,
and you need to do a perception of 4.
well, I don't have good perception and I don't have a ranged weapon.
Wait for it to finish them off.
That seems evil, but okay.
Fight the beast yourself.
Darn it. I'm gonna fight the beast.
Do it! Do it!
What is it?
Alright. Draw and fight a monster.
Ah, jeez, this is gonna be bad. I am fighting a Deathclaw.
Of course you are.
Aggressive, level 3, only its arms are vulnerable. I have no weapons to give me any rerolls or anything.
Nope. What's your endurance thingy?
It's toughness. I'm going to use my toughness. Well, if I take 3, 1, 2, 3.
Remember, you only take 1, or 2.
2.
Because
Yeah, I'm just going to fight it.
do it.
I mean, I take 3 per pip.
Oh, dang, yeah. Are you sure you want to fight this?
Yeah, I'm fighting it. I'm
All
fighting
right,
it.
All right.
I'm going to use my toughness perk.
All right.
Discard to recover all your HP until the end of your turn. When you would suffer damage, suffer no damage instead.
That sounds
So-
like a time to use that.
Yeah. And arms, arms, arms. Nope.
Just 1 arm.
1 arm and only 1 pip.
Fight the
So
beast.
I would have taken 3
Yeah.
damage, but I take no damage. And it goes back in the stack.
There's not really anything to failure. You fought it.
Yep, I fought it.
It
But
doesn't
I
have
didn't-
any, like, it doesn't
didn't
have a
defeat it.
failure outcome.
Okay.
You become idolized if you weren't already.
I
You
am
are.
already.
Add 161 and trash this.
Okay. I wish I had defeated it.
Yeah.
I would have gotten some loot.
161 was a settlement card.
Yep.
Interesting. That was a ruin card.
So that was my move. I moved and I encountered.
Things happen.
Things happen. Those things are mutants. He's fast, so he goes 1,
Boom,
2.
boom. Yeah. Critters.
Critters. Let's see.
What's this?
Yep. This shoots me. This moves here. This moves here.
And that's it. The rest are dudes or
Yep.
bots.
So this fire ant is going to spit at me. It's a level 2 head and arms.
And chest.
Oh, head, arms, and chest. Okay.
Yeah.
Chest, arms, chest.
Yeah, so you
It
kill
does 2, 4, 6 reduced by 1, or no, 1 pip is reduced, so I take 4 damage.
Okay. And you definitely kill it.
I kill it,
And you gain
gaining
2
2
XP.
XP. 1, 2. And a new insect is going to appear, and it's going to appear right next to me.
Is it?
It goes to the nearest unoccupied insect space.
Great.
That was enemy's turn.
Yep.
Oh, and monsters, but there's no monsters.
Yeah.
Your move. Excuse me.
Right. I'm going to encounter here
Okay.
because I want to have a chance to shop.
News of a heroic battle has spread to nearby settlements.
Yeah,
the
I've heard
eager
about it.
wastelanders want nothing more than to hear the tale of the battle from the mouth of a hero.
It's very cool.
If you are idolized, you
I am not.
are forced to do a charisma check of 4,
I am not.
or go about your business.
I'll go about my business.
Okay. The settlement is alive with the bustle of daily life. Shop away. And I am going to add this back into the deck.
I'm going to sell my Stealth Boy for 6 caps.
It was worth 12?
Oh, no. I will sell it for 3 caps.
Okay. 3 caps for you. Here you are.
And then I'm going to give those kids 5 caps.
Aha! Is that a separate action, though?
Yeah.
Oh, you were in that space
I
already.
was already in that space.
Okay, yeah.
I encountered to
Yep.
do that, but then you give them caps by like doing an encounter
At the boxcar. And you
Yeah.
basically do
an action at the boxcar. So you spend 5 caps at the boxcars.
Alrighty.
So we have now done 2 actions. Someone needs to give them a weapon.
Yep. Alright.
I don't have any weapons. You don't
Nor
have
do
any
I.
weapons. One of us is going to have to get a weapon.
My move.
Actually, Hold on a second.
Yeah.
So it has the little gear symbol for boxcar. So do an encounter at the boxcar
Yeah.
and spend 5 caps.
Yeah.
Do I just dump 5 caps on that?
Yeah,
Or-
I think that's my
Okay.
interpretation. You did it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're 2 separate actions. It would have been nice if I could have
But
encountered
don't
it.
we
by
add something as a result of you doing that?
Oh yeah, add 228. Oh, and we get a card.
Ooh, go us. Any group XP?
Not for that one.
Okay. 228, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
It would have been nice if I could have just spent 5 caps at a shop.
Yeah, because then you could have
I
bought
could have
the
bought a
grenade.
and
You'd have that grenade to give them, but no. That I think
shots.
that's not how it works. Okay.
It's okay. It's fine. It worked. Like it worked out just fine. I just don't have.
And we get a card. It is freedom. That moves us forward. Excellent. Good job.
Go us.
My go. I'm going to encounter the space I'm in. Here you go.
Yoshi says he thinks my mic died.
Oh no. I have a backup mic. If you want to turn yours off, and I'll provide you with a new mic.
And can you listen and see?
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, your mic is definitely working because I can hear you fiddling with it.
Okay, but I sound far away. Maybe I turned my gain down. Can you listen while I fiddle with my gain?
Okay.
I'm turning it.
Yeah, I'm hearing you more through my mic than through yours.
I'm turning this more.
So, oh, there you go. You've got
Is my,
maybe a short in there.
Yeah, there might be a short. My gain is turned as far up as I can get.
Yeah, I think you need a new mic.
Yeah.
Turn that mic off. Here. Technical difficulties. Achievement. Hot swap.
I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, don't bother it.
We're just gonna go right here.
And turn it on.
I'm on now.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Sweet. Cool. All right.
Where were we? Oh, I was encountering a space. Right? That's the space I'm encountering.
Cool. Awesome. A few scavengers have gathered their findings and placed them as bets. The first to make it to the far side of the complex and back wins.
I don't have agility.
You could join the race. You can use any stat
Okay.
to get a 6.
Yeah.
You would need doubles on all 3 dice.
I've got
But you
3
can
stats,
Yeah.
so I get 3 rerolls to get a 6.
Or
Or,
you could train on the course after they're done,
okay.
hold back, and take their stuff.
No, I'm not doing the evil thing.
All right.
I'll train on the course.
Cool. You gain 2 XP and a loot.
Nice. I like that. So, 1, 2. I go up a level.
Team tech support. Yes.
I can choose from luck, which I have, or strength, which I have.
So one of the things we really like about this game is how the leveling up mechanic works.
Yeah, it's
because
interesting.
Every time you go up a level, you get to pick one of your these little green tokens, and they have different letters on them that are the special stats. So if you aren't as familiar with Fallout, special stands for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck, and those are your stats in the game. And your board, so Andy, can you show your board on DocCam for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Your board has little holes, has little like spaces on it for your special stats. And every time you go up a level, you get to grab one of the little tokens.
You grab 2, actually.
You grab 2
and you choose
pick
one to keep. And you can either put that one into one of your special slots,
if it's empty.
thus giving you advantage on dice rolls, or if it's a stat that you already have,
you get to pick a perk.
you get to take a perk from the
Which
perk
is
deck,
something
which is
that
what I'm doing
it's
right
like
now.
a super nice skill that you get to use like once. But what's even cooler about this is that if you see the little gray like peg that's
Yes.
under the S on Andy's, right now that's under the S because he's 1 point of XP into what's going to be his next level.
So if I gain
So-
2 XP, it goes 1, 2
Right.
to the E and then to the L. If I gain 3, it'll wrap back around and I
And he
gain
goes up a
another
level. Now what this means is as you add more stats to your board, it's harder and harder to go up in level. It takes you more and more XP to go up, which very neatly mimics going up in level in the game, where it takes more and more XP the higher level you are. I just think it was very elegantly done, and I'm really impressed by Fantasy Flight for
Yeah.
doing that. If you take perks, which are exhaustible, you basically use them once and then they're gone, you aren't making it harder for yourself to go up in level, but you also aren't gaining a stat that can earn you rerolls as you do skill checks when you encounter things. So by taking perks, you're keeping it easier for yourself to level up again, like in the future. You're getting something really cool out of it, but you're getting a one-time cool thing as opposed to a long-term skill. It's just very nicely done. I really like it.
So I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm looking to see what's on the board right now.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of crud on the board right now.
I'm going to take... I can take a strength or a luck. And I think I'm going to take one of the new lucks, well, the new luck, which is Ricochet.
Nice.
Discard when you kill an enemy to also kill another enemy within 3 spaces of that enemy. So, I currently have that Ricochet perk.
Nice.
And I'm just going to hang on to that until I get an opportunity to kill an enemy, which could happen. So that was my encounter. And now I'm going to move. The
level board is really nice. Like, seriously, Toshe, I know you're not into Fallout as like a video game, but this board game is really nice. It's a lot of fun to play even if you don't love the video game, because it's got exploration, the leveling mechanic is really nice, the player board is really nice. Just, Fantasy Flight puts out a good, well-made game. I have 0 complaints when it comes to Fantasy Flight's games.
I'm going to go 1,
They've got something
2.
else
I've moved into a space with
out recently.
an aggressive enemy. So I'm going to fight this Rad Scorpion.
Fantasy Flight has a new Lord of the Rings game.
Arms and legs. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Arms and legs. Level 1. Well, I got chest, and arms. So I killed it.
Yep.
It hits me thrice. So I take 2 damage. Bap, bap. And I gain 1 XP.
Fantasy Flight Games is proud to announce Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth, a fully cooperative app-supported board game for 1 to 5 players. It's got miniatures.
So, I killed that Rad Scorpion. I'm going to use my Ricochet. Where does the new Rad Scorpion appear? The nearest unoccupied bug?
Nearest unoccupied critter space, yeah.
I think it's just the nearest critter space, not
100%
unoccupied.
on board. Yeah, I know Tom's super into it.
And
I would highly recommend it. Whenever Tom's birthday is, that might be a good call. I also really like that it has a solo version. I have played the solo version a couple of times, and it's definitely playable. It's got a scalable difficulty depending on December. Yeah, that's a ways out. Anniversary? I don't know. Get it for Flag Day.
I'm just
Anyway,
looking to see.
It is a scalable game in terms of the difficulty. If you're playing solo, you're not playing against anyone else, so it's a lot more difficult for like the solo player to rack up the necessary difference in victory points, sort of. But if you have fewer players, the idea is like you're competing a lot more. But when Sarah and I played it co-op with 2 players, we basically played it with the difficulty set to solo player difficulty. In terms of like, we needed to get the most possible points. But, where's the rules booklet? You've got the reference, but where's the, like,
This is the rules booklet.
Yeah, but where's the other one?
Oh. The learn to play?
Yeah.
So yes, it appears in the nearest bug space, regardless of whether it's occupied or not. Then I'm going to discard my perk to ricochet and kill this super mutant. So the super mutant is killed.
In one player, you need to get 11 influence. So it's the highest amount of influence. So we basically play with 2 players, but at the highest amount of influence that you need to achieve by any single player. And we worked together to make that happen.
Here.
And it worked quite well. It was not impossible. We were able to do it. And we were able to do it by divvying up who was doing what.
3 XP.
So one of us focused on one quest while the other one focused on something else.
I go up another level.
The other faction in check while one of us then did quest objectives.
Man,
it worked out really well.
How is this happening? I drew exactly the same tiles I draw last time.
Dang, man.
So I'll take another ricochet.
Go for it. All right.
That's my turn. Things happen.
Yeah.
Those things are dudes. All right, so...
He activates.
Yes, he activates.
He comes at you.
No, he's going to shoot me from where he is.
That's right. And this guy comes.
He is also going to shoot me from where he is.
He is one space away from you, isn't he? And that activates.
Okay. All right, so first this guy.
How did I not realize Tom had a December birthday? I feel like I knew that, and it just didn't hit my brain.
Head and chest. I killed him. He hit me twice, so I take 1 damage.
Dude, you need some junk.
So he's dead.
Okay.
I gain 1 XP.
You're killing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here.
I need a weapon.
A new dude
How much is that,
appears in the nearest dude space.
How much is that frag grenade, Andy?
1, 2, right here. 4 caps.
Damn.
And then this guy is going to shoot me. He's got a shield and head and chest. Oh, and I take 1 extra damage because
we only talk about it every year.
Weapons.
Yeah. December's a bit of a blur right now to me.
Chest, chest, chest. So I hit him 3 times. He hit me twice. I take 1 damage. And I killed him. Should I use my ricochet? Yeah, I think I should use my ricochet. So, I killed him. Another dude comes here. I'm going to use my ricochet to kill one of the Enclave, who is level 3. So I gain 3 more experience points. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I go up another level.
Cool.
Shuffle these a little bit more.
You just grabbing the same ones over and over and over again?
The last 2 times I've leveled up. This time I got agility or charisma. Those are both things I do not have.
Nice.
I feel like I need more charisma.
Lizards.
The lizards. Okay.
They're all supposed to be face down.
Yeah, I know. We've just been looking away because it's more convenient.
Yeah.
But they should be all face down. All right. That is the end of my move.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was the beginning of their move.
Yeah.
So that was dudes. They've all moved.
Mutants.
Mutants. He activates robots. There's a robot there and a robot here. Okay.
Cool.
Yes, cool.
I need caps because one of us needs to give these kids a weapon.
Right, so one of us needs to buy a frag grenade.
Yeah, and I only have 1 cap, and I can sell water, but I'm not selling my wasteland map.
Okay.
I'm
if
gonna...
you come to me,
Yeah.
I can give you the Nuka-Cola Quantum and water that I have.
Okay. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Now, how does giving work?
You have the reference.
Oh, I have the full.
Yeah.
I have the full rules. Where do you think it would be under? Trading?
Oh man, we have not been doing shopping correctly.
Oh. Oh dear.
We've been doing this very wrong. When performing an encounter at a settlement, you will often get the chance to sell items, buy items, or recruit companions from the shop. When this happens, draw 1 card from the top of the asset deck, that's the shop deck, and add it to the left side of the shop. The encounter specifies a number. This is the maximum number of items that you can buy and sell. For example, if the encounter reads shop twice, you can buy 2 assets, or buy 1 asset and sell 1 asset, or sell 2 assets. To buy an asset, spend the number of caps equal to the cost in the upper right corner of the asset card. Some cards, such as companions, show a token or trait in the corner in place of a cost. So we haven't really been paying attention to the number of things.
I don't think any of us, we haven't bought more than 1 thing at any time anyways. But we have not been drawing an additional item from the deck, so we've had fewer options because of that.
We have been gaining, it's not half, it's 1 less cap than the item's cost. So I need 1 cap back.
Okay.
Because it was...
Did I sell anything?
Or wait, no, I sold something that was worth 6.
You sold the Stealth Boy, and you got 3,
I got 3
so
caps, so I should have
5.
Yeah, so I have 2.
I used that. You sold Jet, so you should have 1 more from that.
No,
right?
I gave
you
the kids
gave that
Jet.
to them. Did you sell a stim pack?
No, I didn't sell anything else. I just sold that, and then I used the caps that I already had.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could sell water and have enough to buy a grenade, but I would need to shop twice.
If you camp, I believe I can trade with you. When a survivor performs the camp action, they may do all of the following in any order. They get the well-rested trait, unexhaust any of your exhausted cards, recover 3 HP, and trade with any other survivors in that space or an adjacent space.
Gonna do that. So I'm gonna camp. I gain 3 hit points back.
Okay. Yep. You have nothing unexhausted.
Nope.
You get
I gain well-rested.
Which is that.
Yeah, it's the opposite of addicted.
Yep. And you can trade. When survivors trade, they can exchange any number of items, companions, agendas, and caps. Both parties must agree. So, all right. I'm going to give you a Nuka-Cola.
Cool.
I'll give you the water, too.
All right.
How many items can you carry? Is it 3 or...
Is there an inventory?
I guess it's 3, yeah. So maybe don't take the water.
Yeah, you may want to hold on to that.
Inventory, page 9.
Yeah, I think you have the inventory info because I don't see it on here.
Survivor can have up to 3 cards in their inventory row.
Right. Then, you know what? Hold on to
the
this
water. Okay. Thank you. All right. Good rest. My move.
Yes.
I will... Let's see. I will encounter the location we are in.
Cool. Let's do it. You approach a section of the structure that doesn't show much looter activity. You wonder why it's been avoided, until you hear the scuttling.
Scuttling?
You have 3 options. Rush in and kill the critters, send them after someone else, which would be an adjacent survivor, or grab something and run.
I'll fight them.
All right, you draw and fight a critter.
I got a bloatfly.
Great.
It's ranged, but that doesn't matter because it's in the same space as me.
Fight.
And head and chest level 1.
Do it.
chest. I killed it. It does 1 damage, which
You
is
don't
none
take
damage.
it. You get a loot at the level of where we're at.
Oh, level 1.
You gave me the wrong card. We're in a
Oh.
settlement, not a
Not
ruin.
a ruin.
And you
Oh,
gave
well.
me a ruin
That's
card.
all right. Let's just roll it.
Sure.
I got a purified water.
Great. You add card 4 to this deck, even though we weren't supposed to be encountering this
Yeah,
deck.
okay.
And trash this.
Okay.
You were already idolized, so.
I messed up. That's fine. Thought we were in a ruin. We were not. And I get 1 XP. Blap. Okay. That was 1 move. For my second action, I will move 1, 2, and things happen. Dudes and bugs. So first the dudes.
Yep.
This looter moves towards me. These 2 guys wake up.
And this guy goes. It's like more than a space away from me, so it's
Yeah.
going to move towards me.
Yep. Yep,
then
that's everybody.
critters?
And then bugs.
Activate. Or let's move things that aren't active
Okay.
first.
This feral ghoul is going to attack me.
Yep.
It's moves into my space, but it's aggressive, so
Yeah.
it's a level 2 head, chest, legs.
Probably because it doesn't have any arms.
Legs, and chest.
It
So
hits you twice?
I hit it 3 times, so it is dead.
It's
it
gonna
hits
hit
me
you like once.
twice, but it only hits me once for 2.
Yep.
Blap, blap. I'm at 5 hit points. And I killed it. So I get 2 XP. 1, 2. And a new bug appears here. All right, that's all the bugs. Right?
Yep. And
Your go.
these.
Oh, yes. That
Yeah.
activates, this one activates. That's the one
Okay.
I just put there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to encounter the space that we're in.
Yes, which is this.
Yes.
Out of nowhere, a gray tabby cat races across your path.
Hi.
Ashes! A voice shouts. Ashes,
It's the
come back!
kitty encounter.
The cat trots forward a few more feet, then
Hi.
turns around and stares at you. You
Yep.
may ignore them both, or try to catch the cat, a acrobatics and luck check of 4. Yeah, you have acrobatics and luck.
I'm gonna try to catch the cat.
Do it.
That's a 3.
Alrighty.
I get to reroll twice.
Yep.
So.
First roll. 4, 5.
Did it.
You did it. Succeed. You manage to sneak up on the cat and pounce, snatching it up in your arms. A breathless woman runs up to you.
Yay.
Thank you. I've been looking everywhere. Please take this as a reward. Choose 1 item from the shop.
Sweet. Give me that grenade. Grenade.
There you go. You have to drop something.
I'm gonna drop this purified water.
Okay. And then this just goes back into the deck, I guess.
Cool.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Now it's... Oh, that was just your first action.
Yeah, it was.
Now what?
I'm gonna head back to the boxcar.
Okay.
one,
1, 2...
2, 3.
No, the boxcar is adjacent to here.
Oh, it
In the
is.
corner there.
So I'm in the space with it. So, yeah.
My go.
Yep.
I'm going to go through the rads here. 1, 2, and encounter Hoffman Farm. If you would be so kind.
Sure. That's annoying.
What?
This is the card that goes with this.
So what happens?
Okay. The orphans are in awe of the marketplace. It is clear they have never had this many caps to spend. I mean, I gave them a bunch of caps.
Yeah.
If this encounter places a third token on tabula rasa,
did we add something too early?
No, it's odd. So you stage 230 when this comes out, and then each objective on this card can only be completed once. You place a quest marker on objectives that have been completed.
Yep.
When all objectives have been completed, you trash the card.
Yep.
But then tabula rasa is, you happen to know just the best person qualified to shape these malleable minds. You encounter this after completing objectives on the boxcar children until you have educated the orphans.
Oh, okay.
So when this is completed, there's a certain thing. If there are more stars than shields on this quest when it's completed, each survivor gains a card.
Aha.
For each time they helped mold the orphans. And then you stage a certain card and add a certain card. But if there are more shields than stars, you stage a different card.
Gotcha. That's why you were adding shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
But your options are show the orphans how to shop around for good deals, or show the orphans how to have a good time. You can... Oh, I see. I
think I'm going to try to show them how to shop well.
No.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
Don't do that. So one action places a shield on tabula rasa, and one action places a star on it. I just don't know.
But there's no way for me to know that ahead of time, right?
Well, I mean, I'm telling you one and the other. It's not the clearest in terms of how this is supposed to work.
Gotcha.
Because you add quest markers to this.
Yes.
But then this card is the card that adds stars and shields to this.
Gotcha. Okay, so these are what we should have been using. These are quest markers.
Right.
So let's put a couple quest markers on there.
I'm choosing green.
Okay.
I did green twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
And each of these things can only be done once.
I'm going to show the kids how to have a good time, I guess.
All right, do it. You spend 2 caps.
I have no caps.
All right, then you can't do that. So you're going to have to show them how to shop around for good deals.
Yes.
You need to pass a perception or intelligence check of 4.
Okay. I have no perception or intelligence.
Sweet. Great.
Come on, dice. 2. I fail.
Yes. The merchants at the market talk circles around you. You're still trying to figure out what happened. You lose all your caps. You gain a loot and add this card.
Okay. So we'll add that back in.
Yep.
I have a buff out.
And we didn't get to add anything to that card, so.
Yeah. All right. All right. Your go.
All right.
Or was that the first? No, that was the second. Your go.
Okay.
So did we mess up?
No, we didn't, because so you add quest markers to this.
Yep.
And that has to do with each survivor gains influence for each time they helped mold the orphans.
Gotcha.
So, regardless, it doesn't really matter which of us did this, but if we were playing competitively...
Yeah, it would make...
If you put 1 on here, that would finish this card, and we would hold on to our quest markers to show how many... That trashes the card. And you would hold on to your quest markers to show how many times you helped mold the orphans. And that way, when you finish this,
Gotcha.
it...
Well, it's your turn.
Okay.
So now you can give them a weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to give them a weapon.
What happens when you give the orphans a weapon?
So when I give the orphans a weapon,
You want a
I
green
discard a
counter?
weapon. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we have any more... it's sort of grayish.
That
That's
one or
black.
this one?
That one. It's close enough.
Okay.
I have now helped them 3 times.
Yep.
We turn over another influence.
Freedom!
Hooray! And add 227.
227.
And when all objectives have been completed, trash this card. So, it goes over here into the trash pile.
Seven gets added to the ruins. Oh, did we skip? We skipped the game's turn and went straight to you.
I thought we did activate.
No, because I just went bap bap and encountered.
Oh,
Let's do the game's turn,
sure.
and then we'll do my turn.
Sure. Kids love
Dudes.
savings. Yeah.
Dudes and monsters. There's no monsters on the board.
There are
This guy
a couple
moves
of
towards
dudes.
me.
Yeah.
This
guy is
moves
gonna move towards me. Yeah, this guy moved towards me.
That's all
Yeah.
of them?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's this guy. This guy also moves towards me. Okay. Good, good, good. Excellent. Now it's your turn. Oh, no, now it's my turn.
Yes.
Confusing. I'm going to exhaust Curie to recover 5 hit points. Back up to 10. And then I'm going to... where's the nearest ruin? Red Rocket, but it's full of dudes. Guess I will just encounter the space I'm in. Yeah. Here.
Okay. I'm just going to look at
Yeah.
this. Okay. News of a heroic battle has spread to nearby
hey.
settlements. The eager wastelanders want nothing more than to hear tales of the battle from the mouth of the hero. Forced if you're idolized.
I
You
am
have to
idolized.
do a charisma check of 4.
Okay.
Do it, do it.
1, 2, 3.
A 1, a 2.
Just gonna re-roll all of them.
Do it.
My charisma. Come on. 3. Failed.
All right. You can feel your audience's attention waning, so you end the tale and go on with your day. You get 2 XP, and then this card gets trashed.
I leveled up.
Cool.
I get strength or agility. I'll take agility. I'm getting high level now. That's the end of the round. Things happen. Shields. Boo. So this guy moves that way. This guy moves that way. That's the only 2 there are. Another one appears
Yeah.
here. Robots. This guy moves this way. There was another robot around here somewhere. This one moves towards me. And critters. This guy moves towards me. This guy moves towards you. This guy moves towards you. This critter wakes up. That's everybody.
Okay.
Your go.
Cool. I'm gonna encounter.
The camp.
Yeah.
Okay. A recent explosion has morphed this thriving market into charcoal, ground, and waste.
That's great.
The few merchants too poor to move have set up their stalls nearby. Are you vilified?
Nope.
Then you are not forced to do a thing.
Cool.
You may make do with the remaining stand, or reinvest in the community by spending 3 caps.
I want to save my caps for shopping with those kids. Show them a good time. Fine, I'll invest.
Okay, so you spend your 3 caps. With no pride left to hinder them, the survivors gladly accept your gift. With stern expressions, they get to work rebuilding their settlement. Become idolized.
Yeah!
There you go.
I'm a hero.
And then shop 2 and trash this card.
Shop 2, huh? Well, I have no caps left. But I could sell this Nuka-Cola Quantum for 4.
We have to scooch this down and reveal a Gek.
Huh. Well, that would actually finish off the Desert Vault. That's one of the ways to... Or no, it won't.
It costs 12.
Yeah.
We're not getting that Gek anytime soon.
You never know.
No, you never know.
Lock and Key. It would complete Lock and Key.
But we have to get it to a vault?
No.
No.
Do an action and discard a Gek item.
Huh?
And if you do... I mean, this is a quest, so we know what the things are. +1 star. And then you place a shield on Arroyo and move each shield to the closest space to Arroyo that has no shields. Draw
Wow.
and resolve card to 40. Gain 2 group XP and then trash it.
Wow. All right. Well, it still costs 12.
Yeah. So I get to shop 2. All I can really do is sell something. So I'm going to sell this Quantum for 4.
Are you charismatic?
I am not.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't grab McCready.
Oh, you're idolized?
Yes, I am.
Do you
I
want
get
John
Cassidy?
Cassidy?
Sure.
Here. And here's 4.
Sweet. Got some caps. Got Cassidy. He's going to hang out with me for a while. I don't have an equipped weapon, though. So.
Yeah. We haven't seen any weapons come up in the shop yet.
Aside from
The grenades, that's true.
All right. Cool. Let's go.
That's your first action, right? Was encountering. So what's your second action?
Oh.
Could fight that rad roach. No, it's not aggressive. So
No, it's not.
yeah. You can move 3,
I
so you
could
could fight that
encounter-
mole rat, but you'd take 2 rads. Blech. No, you'd take 1 rad.
Something. So did we add cards? So 227, 228, and 229. Did we add cards to both of these decks?
I think so.
We did that?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. I am going to move in here. That's
That's
1,
1.
2, 3.
Okay. That is the end of your turn.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I will point out that it is about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
There is a point where I do have to go home.
Revealing the last card.
Sure. Ugh.
Boo. They move.
Yeah.
So that's that. This moves towards you. Are they aggressive? They are aggressive, but you can ignore it.
Yep, I sure can.
Okay. This one moves towards you. This one moves towards you.
Yep. And one
new
pops
one
in
comes
there.
out here. And then monsters, there's none. Robots. This one moves here.
This one
Or I guess it moves here.
Here.
Okay. Then, that was the last card of the deck. So when a survivor... When the final agenda card is drawn, we advance shield again.
That's annoying. I really want to finish this Tabula Rasa because I think it might win us the game.
So, it's your move. Encounter that thing. I
Yeah,
think
let's
we've
encounter
not
this.
added anything to that deck, so that should be the orphans. Yes, the orphans are in awe of the marketplace. It's clear they have never had this many caps to spend. You may show the orphans how to shop, or show the orphans how to have a good time by spending 2 caps.
Show them how
Okay.
to have a good time.
You spend 2
Ah!
caps, which go right on the floor.
Cool. Add a star.
You wake up the next morning with a headache, surrounded by empty bottles. Keep this card. You helped mold the orphans. Get 4 XP.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Add 1 star on Tabula Rasa. And keep this card.
Okay, so I need to look at this for a moment.
You have molded the orphans 4 times.
Yeah. So here's the thing. How do you complete this? Like, until you've educated the orphans. I educated the orphans.
Oh.
Didn't I? Because
Yeah.
I did all of those.
Yeah, I guess.
If this encounter places a 3rd token, the orphans are educated, complete Tabula Rasa.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. So complete Tabula Rasa. What
Right.
happens?
If there are more stars than shields on this quest when it's completed, and there are, each survivor gains influence
Okay.
for each time they helped mold the orphans.
I molded them 0 times.
I molded them 3 times.
Okay. So, freedom.
Uh-huh.
Freedom.
Uh-huh.
Security.
Well, it moves it back 1.
Yeah. So we're ahead.
So we need to add 1 star to win.
Yes.
Man, if we could get that Gek and discard it.
12 caps, though.
I know, it's a lot of caps. Between us, do we have enough stuff to sell to get 12 caps?
Well, it's still your turn. I don't think that you can encounter that. Oh, crap. I don't know. There's a guy here. I don't think you could have encountered that space, so you should fight the dude that's on top of you.
Yeah, let's fight him.
Here. He is
kick
he
my ass,
is
isn't
currently level 4. Chest.
3 chests.
Was he level 3 at the time?
I guess, yeah. I don't know, Andy. There's no way I can do 4 damage because I don't have any weapons.
So, if he was level 3 at the time,
Yeah,
you hit him 3 times and killed him.
yeah.
You
And I
get
lose.
3 XP, and you lose 4 hit points.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I get 3 XP.
Yep.
2, 3. I go up a level. S, sure, why not? Also here, I should have gained. No. We're supposed to stage 232 and add 231.
Oh, okay.
There were cards we were supposed to add, so
232.
Stage 232 and add 231.
Okay.
If I grab Thar's hammer. What a savings.
There's 232 gets staged.
School's out for good. A group of orphans has formed a gang and is terrorizing the settlement of Boxcar with their raucous behavior and blatant disregard for the law. The Boxcar elders... Did I do that? Yeah. The Boxcar elders have asked for help in dealing with this situation. You can speak with the orphans and counter until you've dealt with them. And you get influence for that. Pay the gang a hefty sum to leave the settlement in peace. You have to spend 10 caps for that. Or join with the gang and raid Boxcar. You encounter at Boxcar and do a strength or charisma check of 5. You become vilified if you do that.
Right.
Yeah. So.
All right. And I added the other card.
Okay.
My go. 1, 2. I am going to encounter the level 3 Robco Factory.
Do it. The orphans spit at you as you approach.
Oh, more orphans.
Apparently they're hanging out at Robco now. Guns at the ready. You hardly recognize them as the children who once played around Boxcar. You could do a charisma or luck test of 5.
Okay.
To talk them out of this path. Or you could scare them with a ranged weapon.
Nope.
All right, then you're going to have to try and talk them out of this path with a charisma or luck of 5.
Okay, I can do this. Charisma or luck, 5. We've had enough trouble rolling 4s.
You know, right?
That's 3. I'm going to re-roll these 2. This is my first re-roll.
Yep.
I have both charisma and luck.
Yep.
That's
4.
4. Crap, I have to re-roll both. Come on.
No.
No, failed.
All right, suffer 1 damage and add this card. The orphans laugh at you and shoot at your feet, forcing you to make a hasty retreat.
Dang, nabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that back in here. That was my move. So.
Yeah, they're only orphans and elders. There's no one in between. I mean, we don't know how old these orphans are.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's true. I mean, they're ruffians.
Boxcar Elders is the AARP edition of Boxcar Children. I mean, honestly,
totally
I
true.
know patrons at my library who would check those out.
Robots.
If they were, I mean, let's face it. Boxcar Elders is kind of like
Amanda, you're being
Murder, She
shot
Wrote.
by a Mr. Gutsy.
Oh, okay.
Level 2 has only arms.
Well, I did not kill it, and it hit me a lot.
It hit you 4 times.
Yeah.
You're dead?
I'm dead.
Damn. Shall we call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's going to advance the shield 1 when I die. So I feel like we did pretty well.
We did pretty
there.
well. The Boxcar Children were really confusing.
Yeah,
really
that was a tough one to do.
Yeah.
If we had been able to finish Schools Out for good, we would get an influence.
Mm-hmm.
So let's turn over an influence and see. Like, if you had won that encounter.
Security, they would have lowered them again.
Yeah. So if we could have gone up 1 more, we would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were close. We were darn close. That's a challenge.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I think as a co-op game, it's a lot of fun. The Boxcar Children were terribly confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we did everything right there. I might have messed up adding cards early in the game.
My problem with the Boxcar Children thing is it's not entirely clear because you have this card where you're doing things to influence and educate them, but there's also a card to encounter that says that you're molding them.
Yeah.
Not sure about that. It's kind of weird.
Well, I love this game. I love this board game.
Yeah.
I think Fallout is
It's super fun.
If you're a fan of Fallout, you'll love Fallout, the board game. New California definitely adds a lot more flavor, a lot of interesting new mechanics, and of course makes the map much bigger because it adds a whole bunch of more tiles, which is awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm molding them into elders, apparently.
Well, that
So
was
that's-
interesting times.
These were cards that got added into the thing because they're numbered cards.
Okay. I can put stuff away. Do you want me to separate out?
Yeah, because
California?
if I want to play the base game, I would
Okay.
not want all the NCR stuff in.
Okay.
But that was fun. That was very interesting.
It definitely was. And we didn't even figure out what to do with the Gek.
Well, I mean, we knew what to do with the Gek. We do an encounter and discard it so that we gain influence.
Yeah. Interestingly, the Gek is not a New California card.
No, that's
It's
actually
from the original game.
The Gek exists in Fallout 3.
Yes.
That's a thing that you're like trying to get for Vault 101.
Yep, that's the
whole
quest
point.
of Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Well, I hope people had fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it was such a quiet,
I think that
unusual stream because we were missing people and we didn't get to do what we wanted to do. But
I have a feeling that we whipped through. So looking back at the cards and looking at the cards that got added, because
Yeah.
I of course didn't look at them as they were added. You're adding tokens onto Tabula Rasa. You add a quest marker onto the molding thing to track which objectives have been done, and then you add those cards into the encounter deck. You do not get influence when you trash that card. You get influence when you've molded them by gaining the cards after having the encounters in the other decks.
Yeah.
And depending on what you do, you're adding different things. You're like putting different tokens, and that's creating later encounters.
Right.
So I think for me, the problem with that, I was confused about it because it was like, add stars, add shields. And I was like, oh God, I want to add stars. But it turns out that's just to tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And the stars are actually all the bad stuff. You're making them
Them
delinquents.
evil.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah,
You
so we
made
did
them
that
into
wrong.
Raiders. That's fine.
But it wasn't super clear, like the actual instructions on it. So I do love this game, but I do find every once in a while the, like, do this, then this sort of mechanic is a little difficult to parse.
Yeah,
it's not always 100% clear what you're supposed to be doing.
In the original game, there's actually a misprint. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a misprint. Well, the actual card that you're adding is correct. It's just that the flavor text on it is completely wrong.
When you're trying to figure out the fog condensers.
Yeah, and then it's like, aliens! And it's like, oh, wait, no, the aliens have nothing to do with the fog condensers.
Yeah. I'm sure they've reprinted or they've got a errata somewhere.
I'm sure the new version of it, also is fixed. This is some hot deck building action.
Should I
we're doing here.
Separate out the creatures? Probably. Anyways,
most likely.
I can do this off stream. We don't have to do this on stream.
Where is card? Oh no, there. It's okay. Everything's fine. Oh, nothing. 203, 226. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I hope people had fun. I hope folks watching the VOD enjoy things. As I mentioned briefly in the middle of our stream, I should have said it at the beginning, we are still doing this fundraiser for Take This, which is a wonderful charity that manages escape rooms at conventions.
No, not escape rooms. AFK rooms.
AFK rooms.
Very
which is
different things.
Less stressful.
Yeah,
it's the opposite of escape rooms.
Are not relaxing unless that's how you... Oh my God, Allie! My friend Allie's downstairs. Allie, we were playing Fallout.
But we're done now.
I was spending more money than I should on games.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what happens.
Is the stream still on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say hello to our millions of teeming fans.
Hello, everyone.
Our ones of viewers.
I just spent a non-zero number.
Yeah.
On Gits?
Gits and money on someone's credit for Tau.
Ah.
And Magic tomorrow.
Magic. I will admit that I spent a non-zero number on Magic as well. It's okay.
Yeah, everything's fine.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool. Cool.
Well,
Yeah, we played the new California rules, the co-op rules for Fallout.
I'm going to say good night to
Yeah,
everybody.
it was fun. It was
Fare
interesting.
thee well. We will, maybe Amanda will be painting on stream tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's going to be very, very busy in the store tomorrow because
Yeah.
we have a huge Magic pre-release.
Yeah, it's
So
a
we'll
big
see.
deal.
We'll see what happens. But in the
Kind of a big
meantime,
deal.
everybody have a wonderful evening.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.